After what seemed like forever, we finally get our second release from the X-Over project for Beyblade X, and that is Drigger S, let's go. As you can see, these two kind of look similar, but let's break it down and see if this is actually a good remake. I am starting a giveaway this video for 2,000 subscribers, so make sure you watch this video all the way through for a chance to win a Unicorn Sting from Beyblade X, or some of these retro Beyblade trading cards, you know? So we're gonna have multiple winners. Stay tuned to know how to enter, and let's get into Drigger X. You might be curious why Drigger is getting re-released. It is part of the X-Over project for Beyblade X. For those that don't know, it is the 25th anniversary for Beyblade, and so Takara Tomy is re-releasing all of the fan-favorite Beyblades over the last couple decades. As you know, we already got Dronzer S, and that remake is very similar to Drigger S, but we will break it down and make it a little more clear on what makes these Beyblades so special or not very special. Starting off with the box design, as you can see, they took a lot of influence from this original box, and they did it very well. Similar to the Dronzer S Beyblade, the box art is immaculate, and it looks really good, especially with the updated printers and the colors. It just looks chef's kiss. Gotta love the art design from the retro box. Very smart Takara Tomy, you get points in my book for that. Flipping over the box, it is obviously a very different ballgame. These Beyblades might look similar, but they have completely different parts. Starting with the original release from 1999, it has 5 different parts: your bit chip protector, your bit chip, your attack ring, weight disc, spin gear, and blade base. Yeah, for those of you guys who weren't around back in the day, there's quite a few parts, and we'll get into how you obtain those parts once we get these out of the box. For the re-release Drigger, you have the 3 parts that we've all come to know for Beyblade X, and I've got to say, I'm a big fan of the 3-piece design for Beyblade X. Very simple, everything has a purpose, and I just gotta say, it's very easy to follow. For now, I hope you don't make it too complicated on us to carry. You have the Drigger S blade. The ratchet is a 480. And you get a gray point bit. So this is the second time we're able to get points so far in the line of Beyblade X, and it kind of fits Drigger S, but I kind of wish that they did a metal change, just like they did on the original, saying we see in Shinobi Shadow, they're actually gonna do metal bits. So I think this was a tremendous miss on Takara's part. If you were gonna do metal bits, why not just do like a re-release of the exact same parts? But I get it that you couldn't do that for Dronzer S, so they're probably just trying to stay more relevant, but it would have been really cool if they did it like a 1-for-1 almost. If you don't know anything about Drigger S as a Beyblade, click this iCard. I made an entire video breaking down Drigger S in the entire anime and the product, so check that out if you want to learn more about Drigger S. Back to Drigger X though. As you see, getting these out of the box, these are completely different Beyblades. You have multiple pieces for the original release, and then it's very streamlined and simplified for Beyblade X. Let me know in the comments below, which kind of design do you prefer? Do you prefer the make it your own model kit kind of for the Bakuten shoot, or the simple Beyblade X releases? Because personally, I have some great nostalgia breaking these Beyblades out of the package. It was a fun time, it was an actual process. Focusing on the remake of Drigger S, I've got to say, the stickers on here are very good. Just like with the Dronzer Beyblade, I can't complain about the detail they put into this, especially adapting it into a metal system. Very nice on your part, except, why would you make these so light? You know the fans want to use these Beyblades because they can't with the original ones because they will break. And yet you make these Beyblades almost 10 grams lighter. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Beyblade looks cool. I'm very much liking Dronzer S, so let's see what Drigger S is all about. The biggest difference between Dronzer S and Drigger S is the paint scheme. If you weren't around for the original release of the Beyblade X Dronzer, it painted everything. I have paint on all of my Beyblades. Even to this day, it still finds paint to chip off and stain the Beyblades or my stadium. It is outrageous. But I guess with Trigger S, there is no paint on the blade, and it seems with the Phoenix Wing, they kind of fixed the paint and it chips off now instead of kind of working as a crayon. Moving past the blade, you get the Ratchet 480. This is nothing new, but if you don't know how the Beyblade X system works, to break it down quickly, the Ratchet correlates directly with burst resistance. The 4 for the Ratchet means the amount of contact points or kind of fins you have around the Ratchet, and then the 80 means that it is 8 millimeters tall. So it is a 4-sided ratchet that is 80 millimeters tall. I don't know why they put these 80 ratchets on these remakes. With Bronzer S, we got 380. But as you see here, they're really short compared to these X remakes. So I don't know why they gave them the tallest ratchet that we have now. But anyway, it's kind of alright. Moving past the ratchet down to the final part, the bit, you get a point bit. We saw this on Land Claw, and it's kind of a stamina / attack type bit. So in theory, it is kind of like a metal change, but plastic change. The bit also correlates to your burst resistance. The point bit has a high burst resistance. As you see here, it has a protrusion of plastic that fits inside of the ratchet and helps the Beyblade to stay together. Putting this all together, I've gotta say, these remakes are smashing it out of the park so far. I'm so excited for Dragoon S or even some of the metal fights that we have coming up. I don't think they can miss, unless they scrap Beyblades like Tripio, but we'll never forgive you, Takara Tomy. It's giveaway time. If you want to win a Unicorn Sting or some retro Beyblade trading cards, follow the gleam.io link in the description. It is completely free to enter. You will need a valid email address to enter this giveaway because that is how I'm going to be contacting the winners. The email I'll be using is elliottsampsonbays@gmail.com. It is directly linked to this YouTube channel, so if you get emails from any other email, it is not me. This is going to be running for a solid month. It is starting on May 15th, 2024, and will be closing June 15th, 2024. So if you're watching this after that, sorry you missed out. Maybe there's another one going on. There's a total of 6 different ways to enter into this giveaway. Just by signing up with your email, you get 1 entry. Besides subscribing to this channel to stay up to date with the giveaway, go check out the Blade Dragons podcast I do with Metal Tops Inc. That'll get you 2 entries. Hit the subscribe button while you're over there. We do some Beyblade X content and some other nostalgic content, so you don't want to miss my podcast. Also, following me on my social links, they're all linked in the giveaway. And finally, check out my merch store. No purchase necessary, but if something catches your eye, all the support is much appreciated. Thank you all so much for 2,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd be doing a giveaway, let alone having thousands of fans watching me play with Beyblades or doing film. So I'm having a blast. Thank you all so much, and good luck everybody. Back to the video. I've gotta say, the Trigger S Beyblade is such a fun blade. It's obviously not competitive because Takara Tomy decided to nerf it and make it so light, but I gotta say, these boxes look amazing on the shelf next to the original one, so as a collector, I am a big fan of these remakes. Good work, Takara. I'm really looking forward to the next X-Over project releases. Click this playlist right here if you want to see more Beyblade content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.